Hi, I'm Catherine Maruri Love, Vice President of Marketing for KweliWorks and producer and host of several shows on the KweliWorks Empowerment Broadcast Network. Greetings and happy 2022 on behalf of the entire KweliWorks family.
And I'm Cooj, producer, director, and chief empowerment officer of KweliWorks.
We thank you for supporting KweliWorks programs during 2021. As we preview plans for 2022, more than ever, we are committed to the root meaning of our name, which is that truth works. As we proceed into 2022, truth in our world is under serious attack in the face of all kinds of authoritarianism and fundamentalism.
Okay, pick it up again at as we proceed.
As we proceed into 2022, truth in our world is under serious attack in the face of all kinds of authoritarianism and fundamentalism.
Just witness the critical issues of the day: COVID-19 and cover ups by leading governmental, corporate, and scientific establishment. The big lie that 2019 election was stolen. Voter suppression using a rationale of lies to restrict the rights of people of color and the poor to even cast their ballots, and after they cast them, for them to count. An attempt to suppress the truth about oppression in African American history using critical race theory as an excuse, and denial of the reality of systematic police brutality, which has been taking the lives of Black men. Further, assaults have been taking denial of the reality of systematic police brutality, which has been taking the lives of Black men, plus assaults against a variety of minority groups, Asians and Jews.
Cat.
I didn't hear anything she said.
Yeah,
She had it on mute. She had to
I
start
muted
back
it by
as
accident.
the screen.
After I said Jews?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you that in. Denial of the reality of systematic police brutality, which has taken the lives of Black men, and assaults against various minority. Okay, let me do that again. Denial of the reality of systematic police brutality, which has taken the lives of too many Black men, plus assaults against a variety of minority groups, including Asians and Jews.
A Supreme Court dominated by a conservative majority which ignores the truth of the oppressed conditions of too many people in this country. From Russia to China to Afghanistan, regimes which thrive on suppressing the truth from their own people and the world at large are on the rise. And last but not least, a mass denial of the truth of climate change and global warming has increasingly been wreaking environmental havoc all across the world.
So, as we proceed in 2022 against a backdrop of domestic and global misinformation, truth continues to be the currency of KweliWorks.
We aim to support your efforts to nurture and employ the knowledge and skill sets necessary to find your way, survive, and thrive in these trying times.
And still, KweliWorks remains optimistic and committed to the pursuit of truth as our North Star. Through innovative ideas, non ideological problem solving, solutions without problems, peaceful conflict resolution, knowledge, wisdom, self mastery, and self empowerment.
So, once again, we repeat goodbye 2021 as it recedes in our rearview mirror, and hello 2022. And now we welcome Dean Lenny Berg coming to us from the village of Harlem in New York City. He is to review and preview what is coming in 2022 against the backdrop of 2021.
Hi, I am a KweliWorks producer and the Dean of Faculty at KweliWorks. My friends call me Lenny. I decided to work with KweliWorks because in my profession as a soul therapist, psychospiritual coach, consultant, and wellness educator, I experience every day that truth heals. As the saying goes, know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And above all, to thine own self be true. So, let's look at the KweliWorks achievements in 2021 and what we're expanding upon in 2022 in our quest for truth. We are fortunate to do so, having assembled a world-class faculty of empowerment educators in a variety of fields. First, let me introduce a congressional award-winning journalist, wellness practitioner, and community activist, Coach Mia Alman, affectionately known as Lady Mia. She produces and publishes KUO Magazine, a leading voice for Caribbean culture. And in 2022, she is expanding on several groundbreaking TV webcasts about the power of truthfully looking at yourself in the mirror. Some of her TV shows will include Women Rising and Giving Back, Women and Men's Health, The Pursuit of Happiness, and Surviving and Thriving in Spite of Life-Threatening Diseases. Now, in 2021, Lady Mia became the cultural ambassador of the second annual Orlando International Film Festival, and together with KweliWorks, marketed and shared in the featuring of over 160 films from 28 different countries. Films which go beyond fantasies and shoot 'em ups and feature the truths that rarely get aired on major media. Another dynamic woman working with KweliWorks is Miss Catherine Maruri Love, affectionately known as Cat or K-Love. She is host in a series called Cat and Cooch Go to the Movies, and also a host in the show Sexual Healing with Dr. K and K-Love. Kat, in conjunction with KweliWorks, is also in the process of developing and launching the second season of Living the Life You Love TV series. It features an array of empowerment educators, planners, movers and shakers, and upcoming guests who in 2022 feature the acclaimed celebrity photographer Felix Natal, affectionately known as the Beast from the East. His photos capture the truth of who you really are. They include photographs of the who's who of the country's top celebrities, including Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Michael A. Jordan, and Shaq O'Neal of basketball fame. Living the Life You Love is also featuring Omar Salim, one of the United States' most creative directors of photography for reality television shows like The Bachelor. Other featured guests include Kevin GoVA, an independent education television producer and digital media educator who is currently producing a series on cancer survivors and thrivers, emphasizing the truth that a life threatening disease is not necessarily a death sentence. And in 2022, Living the Life You Love is also featuring our own coach, Mia Alman, a 22-year breast cancer survivor and thriver, and a publisher and TV producer. She is a living example of what you can do when you learn the truths about wellness that you may not be getting in conventional media and circles. Someone else to be featured who epitomizes living in the life that he loves is Brian Taylor. He is an empowerment educator who teaches ordinary people to walk on fire as a technique for entering the zone on demand. And like Qigong Grandmaster George Xavier Love Jr., who we featured as one of our empowerment educators in 2021, he and all of our faculty in KweliWorks are committed to navigating in that zone of truth and consciousness within which lies the secrets of vitality, healing, remediation, reduced suffering, and inner peace. Over the course of the year, KweliWorks is also featuring many other expert wellness and spiritually minded practitioners who are sharing innovative tips for enhanced living, problem solving, and a life of fulfillment. All of our faculty and featured guests are available for booking or consultation in 2022 as we become live again in the post-COVID era. Just contact KweliWorks at kweliworks@gmail.com. And also be sure to visit us at kweliworks.com. And now to other KweliWorks programs, which we produced this past year and which are continuing in 2022. For all of you feature film lovers, KweliWorks aired the Cat and Cooge Go to the Movies TV show at the Orlando International Film Festival. The series focuses on the hidden treasures and meaning in off-the-chain, outstanding movies like In the Heights or older or iconic films like Malcolm X. And we're proud to announce that one feature review for 2022 in Cat and Cooge Goes to the Movies is Black is the King, the movie starring Beyonce. And we will feature some guest reviewers and acclaimed journalists by the name of Elan Jackson and Omar O. Smooth Salim. Now, getting back to the trends and the situations going on in the country, KweliWorks recognizes that here in the USA, we do have our own esteemed Black kings and queens whose struggle for liberty is one reason for the level of freedom that we enjoy today, in spite of the challenges that we still face. Therefore, in March of 2021, we produced a documentary featuring civil rights students and freedom riders up south in the north, journeying down south in the 1970s to help register Black folks in Alabama to vote. In light of the continuing struggle to fight voter suppression, we are releasing in early 2022 an expanded version of that historic trek. It's no surprise that even those of us who participated in the freedom rides at the time, when we looked at our own documentary, were surprised at some of the acts of heroism and dangers encountered by our fellow riders. The story of that ride 50 years ago is still relevant today, especially given the recent decision by the Supreme Court. It refused to allow Alabama to revise its gerrymandered voting districts that cancel out the election of Black officials. And it used the specious excuse there's not enough time to redo it, the gerrymandering, before the November 22 elections.
It cut that. Take that paragraph from the top. That's the only error you've made so far, and that was just spacing.
From the top, where from the top?
That sentence you just read from the. Okay, let me go to it. I was looking at the video.
Your finding spot?
I'm looking for it now.
Oh.
Therefore, in March, we produced a documentary in light of the continuing struggle we are released. Okay, take it from therefore in March 2021.
Okay. Therefore, in March of 2021, we produced a documentary featuring civil rights students and freedom riders up south in the north, journeying down south in the 1970s to help register Black folks in Alabama to vote. In light of the continuing struggle to fight voter suppression, we are releasing in early 2022 an expanded version of that historic trek. Even those of us who participated in the freedom rides were surprised at the acts of heroism and dangers encountered by our fellow riders. The story of that ride 50 years ago is still relevant today, especially given the recent decision of the Supreme Court, which has refused to allow Alabama to revise its gerrymandered voting districts. It's using the specious excuse that there's not enough time to redo it before the November 22 elections. KweliWorks is in the business in part of the struggle for freedom because we realize that the struggle is by no means over. Only persistence and the love of liberty and truth has sustained us thus far. Speaking of love, KweliWorks is co-producing a series in 2022 with a new faculty member, Dr. Susan K. She, together with K. Love, are featured in the series entitled Sexual Healing with Dr. K and K. Love. It features a deep dive into the truths about love on all of its levels, something extremely important in the face of the stresses on partnerships and family, given the stressful tenor of the times, especially the COVID-19 epidemic. And now, we'd like to invite you to 2 virtual book parties that KweliWorks will be hosting in early 2022 for faculty members Dr. K and yours truly, Lynn Berg. The first party features the book, Am I Normal If? By Dr. K. It's about how to achieve sane, safe, and healthy relationships in spite of a global conspiracy of sex miseducation. The second party features my book, The Dis-ease is the Cure, about how to actually use dis-ease as medicine, employing truth and consciousness as your primary doctor. We invite you all to attend the parties online via social media, YouTube, or connected TV sources such as Roku and Amazon Fire. Yes, I said Roku and Amazon Fire. More on that later, about which we have an exciting surprise announcement to make for you. But before that, I'm pleased to announce that in 2022, we are producing practical online workshops and courses featuring our esteemed faculty. In addition to the aforementioned Sexual Healing with Dr. K and K Love regarding truths and myths about sex, intimacy, and love, we are featuring People Smart by our own founder, Kujatele Kweli, affectionately known as Kuj. His workshops are based on 30 years of practical experience exploring the truth about yours and others' distinct personality types that show up and impact your ability to do business. His series of workshops and classes have been proven to help ordinary individuals, thinkers, planners, and doers to more effectively communicate with different personality types. Why? So we can serve better, be more successful in business partnerships and home life, and also accelerate our own growth and development. People Smart is just a taste of what KweliWorks has in store for you in 2022. And believe me, truth is far more delicious and digestible than the barrage of falsehoods we are fed on a daily basis by the established biased media and their corporate cohorts. So please go to KweliWorks.com and do email us at KweliWorks@gmail.com to receive a directory of 2022 KweliWorks programs and a free analysis of trends that will impact your life and business into 2022. Again, for your free copy, just email us at KweliWorks@gmail.com and go to KweliWorks.com in order to see the full array of educators that we're featuring in 2022 and the programs also. And remember, all of KweliWorks programs aim to help you navigate a troubled and dangerous world in the spirit of truth, which ultimately is synonymous with love and consciousness. So, finally, in honor of you, our audience, and diverse peoples around the world, I say, Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you. Hetep, in peace. Pranam, namaste, greetings, I salute God within you. Shalom, peace. Wu Liang Guang, heavenly blessings upon us, and Ashe, in the name of the divine. Now, before we sign off, let us return to Catherine, who has the really big surprise announcement that I promised you earlier. Kat?
Thank you, Lenny, for your preview of what happened and what is to come. And thank you for the honor of allowing me to reveal a true game changing event at KweliWorks and our audience. I am excited to officially announce that as we speak, KweliWorks is setting up the KweliWorks Empowerment Broadcasting Network. This institution will assist development groups in the US and around the world to set up their own empowerment television channels. Our licenses and software enable these channels to be accessed through Roku, Amazon Fire, Chromecast, or Apple TV, thus ultimately giving us access to potentially 250 million subscribers. As part of that effort, we are launching our own KweliWorks Self-Empowerment channel in the first quarter of 2022. I hope you are as excited as we are, so stay tuned as the game has indeed changed. And for those who are interested in subscribing to our network, getting involved with this effort as a program producer, becoming an affiliate, or setting up your own independent TV channel, email us at KweliWorks@gmail.com.
And please like us on facebook.com/KweliWorks to stay informed on KweliWorks programs and inform us of subjects you would like us to tackle.
Once again, visit us at KweliWorks.com and please email us at KweliWorks@gmail.com to receive your free copy of the KweliWorks annual trend analysis of the challenges we face. Signing off, I'm Catherine Marie Love for KweliWorks, coming to you from Boca Raton, Florida. Live passionately.
And I'm Cooj for KweliWorks, coming to you from Orlando, Florida. Free your mind, and may joy, peace, love, and justice reign on us in 2022. Are you dropping in the last graphic? Graphic 19?
I did already.
Okay, then you can that's a wrap. Stop
So
the tape.
why is it that for the first part of all of Kat's dialogue, I didn't hear a word she said and she was completely frozen. And she didn't come back online for me until she introduced me. But I heard you, Cooge, all the time. Why
Okay,
is that?
that was something wrong in your software. It's something wrong in StreamYard software on your end.
But
That's been
then she
happening
came
a
on,
lot more.
but then she came on when she introduced me. She was clear as day.
Yeah, it had to be on your end because she was
Um,
clear.
Well, there was
She was
I
one
did
part
mute
that
myself.
was mute. We couldn't
right.
hear it.
Yeah, I did mute myself one time because there was trains in the background.
Yeah,
There was stuff going
there was
on.
part that she muted herself and she forgot to turn the mute back on. There was a whole paragraph. I thought I was like you. I was the only one not hearing her until Mia piped up and said, "We didn't hear you."
Right.
So you're able. There's enough there that you're able to edit out all the.
Oh yes. Let me see. Yeah, there was no problem. By the way, everybody did a great job of pausing, and if you didn't pause, I stopped you so we could redo stuff again. But you did a great job of not stopping unless I stopped you. Because what happens is if you try to say everything perfect, you stop yourself every few seconds. But if it's working, the flow is more important. There is one mistake. Mia, that we can fix in editing, but I need you to fix it now so we can. And that is, you called it sexual health rather than sexual healing. I mean, your graphic said sexual health rather than sexual healing. But I can replace that graphic in editing. Do you know where I'm talking about? Let me find it.
Yeah, because yeah, whatever's on there, I copied from the script. Unless you
Well, the
might have went
script was
back and
right. He nailed the script right. Let me check.
on this one.
No, not that one. The one with a cat on it in front of the film fest. See, the show Sexual Health with Dr. K and K Love. Let me see what
Yeah, I
he
copied
said.
that from the script.
No, the script says Sexual Healing with Dr. K and K Love. Lenny said it right.
Oh, it's the poster.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lenny said it right. So maybe it was changed, but
no,
I did
that's
that
not.
one this morning, and I copied it directly from the script.
well, there's the script. Are you looking at the script? Look at the
Huh?
script underneath the picture.
Hang on, let me go back.
Because that didn't change. I didn't change it today.
Yeah, because I did cats this morning, so yeah, I copied it from.
Did you copy and paste, or did you look at it and then write it?
Oh, you know what? Because it was in bold, and I think I changed it to the lowercase. That's my mistake.
Yeah.
That's why we rehearsed.
That's why we check.
Okay, let me change that real quick.
Okay. But don't worry about that. I will edit that in. I will edit the correct slide in. We don't have to do that over. So we don't have to do anything over, guys. We're done.
Now the recording. Who has the recording?
Mia
That'll be
has
a
the.
streamer. Could you can
I can pull it down.
download
Right.
that to your computer.
It's actually in the clouds. The recording is in the clouds.
Can you
just
send
hit
a
the
link?
button.
Can you send a link to us from the cloud?
Mia,
What's that?
he asked if we can send the link to him from the cloud. I think we have to download it and send it to him. Don't you?
Yeah, I have
No,
to
you.
download it and probably send it through WeTransfer because it's too large to email.
Yeah. Okay. If you would do that when you get a chance, please.
Okay. Would you do
Okay.
that for him, Mia? I need to clear some
Yeah.
space on my computer.
Do you want me
But
to end the broadcast?
the what?
Do you want me to end the broadcast?
Yes, in the broadcast.